to Stride by Stride. I'm Martin.
I'm Josh.
And we are at a very special event today, aren't we?
Very special. I am really excited about this. We are at Pomphrey Hill Park Run,
which you can hear in the background.
It is their 500th park run today, and we thought it'd be great to film and do a podcast here.
Yeah, we've got to showcase what's going on today. It's really important to capture all that. We probably won't get heard right now because they're making the safety announcements. But what we're going to do is we're going to work our way up through the field, aren't we?
We are, yeah. So we thought that would be the best way to do it. And talk to as many people as we can. Like I said, this is a special one for us.
Yeah,
a little bit different.
And do you know what? It is what we set this up for, wasn't it? It was about being a community-based event, you know, so really capturing the community of running,
yes.
Thinking about actually what brings us together, what connects us, and then hopefully today we can really capture little snippets of everyone's journey.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Obviously, this is, you know, if you're not a runner or you're thinking of being a runner, doing a park run is the best way to start.
Yeah, of course, we spoke to Duncan about that, didn't we, on the last episode of podcast, and he was basically talking about the fact that, you know, only like 1%, like something like 1% people volunteer.
Something like that.
And, you know, these things are the thing that change running communities, aren't they?
Absolutely. This is a really important thing to do. And like you said earlier, we're giving back to the community, and we want to talk to the community today.
Oh, we've really got to pick up on the community. Lots of celebrations going on right now. They're just going through the announcements. If you ever come to Parkrun, you'll find out that people have some announcements around whether they're doing a landmark event.
Yes.
So we basically had some 25s. Had some. There we are. We're having some 100th people today, so they get celebrated. And of course, this is the own event landmark today, so
it is
500. And there's a phenomenon, Josh, where
there's a guy who's got his 500th today.
Oh, that's brilliant. No, 250.
Oh, sorry.
250.
Don't
get carried away. Do 500 at the 500th. That would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would.
I think, you know, hopefully we'll capture some of those stories along the way where people are in their running journey, how many they've done.
Absolutely.
And you know, I don't think we can underestimate the value of Parkrun. And I think across today's podcast, we'll pick up a few things about Parkrun, about how important it is to various different aspects of life. And hear some of the stories about what's happened at Pomphrey over the years.
And also, the great thing about today's podcast is we're actually at our spiritual home. This is where we have our running club. The course today is 3 times round Pomphrey. That means that all the runners have to go up Pomphrey Hill 3 times.
Yeah.
Which is it's quite challenging, but a really good park run.
Yeah, I suppose the thing is, because it's 3 laps, you come past certain points at various times, and even though you might get lapped if you take a little bit longer to do your 5k, it means that support is getting crossed. You know, certainly when I've done this event and I overtake people, I sort of congratulate them, say you're doing really well, and I see other people doing that as well. And I think that's really important.
I think that is really important, but that is what Parkrun's all about, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've always found when I've done this event, I just walk up the hill, and I'm still sort of doing about 26 minutes.
Yeah, absolutely. Pomphrey Hill, just for reference, is Emerson's Green, Mangotsfield area of Bristol, which is kind of in the sort of northeastern corner of Bristol and South Gloucestershire.
Yeah.
It's a community facility which houses Carson's cricket club as well, and there's some football clubs here as well. So it is a real community facility here to keep people active.
Yeah, and today is a beautiful sunny day again.
Oh, that's nice, and actually cooler than this week. So I'm really glad. I'm really glad of that.
Yeah, me too. Because yesterday was a very warm day.
Yeah, and we actually have started this probably quite early on into the security announcements and
Yes.
the safety announcements, and so obviously we're filling space right now, aren't we?
We are a little bit, but I think it's good to just get the background.
Context, isn't it? Yeah. And we're being videoed today, aren't we?
We are by our really good friend Paul Henley,
Yeah. Thanks, Paul.
big friend of the show.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to say that.
Yeah. One of our regulars.
One of our regulars.
Which is good. Well, he's obviously a sucker for punishment, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, we are getting announced right
Yeah.
now. We should let that just go on. We'll just let that go on.
Yeah.
I can take that bit out.
I wouldn't take it out. I'd leave it in.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah.
This is why we don't do it.
Yeah. I suppose.
A
Yeah.
little bit of fame here and there is okay.
I think while we're waiting, should we just have a bit of a chat about what we've been up to this week? Do you want to talk about your Bridges session on Thursday night?
It wasn't
No,
Bridges.
No, you're right.
No.
It was
It was-
Spicy Triangle.
It was. So Thursday night we did Andre Spicy Triangle.
Yeah.
There is a small video on our Instagram page, but we're actually going to be starting.
We're
in a
going
minute.
now. Well, we can come back to that in a little bit, can't we?
We can.
We're amongst the walkers at the moment, so I'm going to start my watch now.
Okay.
Okay, right. We are going. We're going. And
So-
actually, I may well have started slightly early there.
You might have.
Yeah.
We need to find our first victim.
Well, I think probably what we'll do to begin with is just let the crowd disperse.
Okay.
It is really busy today, which is what we were probably anticipating.
We are.
Given the fact that it is, the 500th event today.
Yes.
So, Josh, how many have you done here? Like, how many have
Ooh, I would say I've probably done not that many, probably maybe 30 at the most.
Okay, well, that's more than me. It's like I was just saying earlier that this is probably my 18th overall.
18th?
My 18th ever park run.
Oh my God, that's-
and I've probably done at least half of those here.
I can't believe that. You're such a massive runner.
Well, yeah.
But then I suppose your wife Lucy, she goes out on a Saturday and does park runs.
Yeah, I mean, she is without doubt priority. That is the arrangement in our household. She gets park run, I get to go out and do 30 miles on a Sunday.
Understood.
So,
And how many?
I think she's got the best deal.
Yeah, she has.
thank you very much. I'm really pleased that someone picked that up. Yeah, I suppose it depends what your perspective is, doesn't it? So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Right.
Right,
I
let's-
think probably what we're going to do is we'll start trying to look for somebody
Yes.
who we can talk to. So we've got the mic there as well. Make sure that we turn that on when we do find somebody.
Yes.
Right.
I'll
we'll
do
just
my
pull-
very best not to mess it up.
No, well, I think we're doing a great job at the moment, and again, this is slightly new for us.
It is.
Normally, we're used to running with one single person
We are.
and talking to one single person. We're now amongst about 400,
Yes.
and actually trying to find someone who is probably the right time, pretty much now.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
see who we can find. Someone that's not wearing headphones.
What about these two ladies in front of us?
Yeah. Why don't you ask them?
Excuse me. Hi, my name is Josh. I'm from Stride by Stride.
Hi, Josh.
We're doing a podcast. We'll be able to talk to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Brilliant. Would you like to? Can I just come between you
Yeah.
so I can? Sorry. So, firstly, what's your name?
So I'm Deb.
Hello, Debs.
Hello, nice to
And
meet you.
what's your name?
I'm Rachel.
Hello, Rachel.
Hello.
So, do you both do a lot of park runs?
Yeah. Yes. Every week. Yeah, pretty much every week.
What's this one or different ones?
Do this one quite often. Do Summerdale. Do
Okay.
Doynton as well.
Yep.
That's my local one.
Okay.
My local strip in Sudbury.
Okay. And what was the idea of coming here today?
I knew it was the 500th one, so I came to do the celebration.
Nearly fell over then.
Have you come for cake?
No, maybe.
Is there
I didn't
cake?
know it was cake. Now I'm excited.
Thanks, guys.
Brilliant. And what's the best thing you like about the park run?
It's just how inclusive it is. how friendly everyone is.
Yeah,
And it's for everybody, isn't it?
it is, absolutely.
So yeah, I just love the whole community of it, really.
Do you feel the same?
Yeah, and I've met so many people over the years that I can now call friends, and
Makes
and
a
it's
real
just- Yeah,
difference.
and it's like Deb said, it's just the fact that anyone can come and do what they want to do. They can run, they can bod, they can skip,
Yeah,
whatever it
Skipping.
is, they get round. Yeah,
brilliant.
I'd like to see some skipping.
yeah.
Yeah,
Park
I would like to
runners.
see some
love
skipping.
Park skip. I love that.
And are
The
you
future.
ladies training for anything in particular at the moment, or is it just park runs?
Just I'm doing a few 10Ks.
Okay.
My marathon days are behind me.
No, not at all.
Yeah. But yeah, it's my next 10K that I'm doing.
Okay.
I think that. Oh God, I can't remember. I'm doing.
Put you on the spot here, aren't I?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's my age as well.
No, listeners, she looks about 21. Brilliant. Right, really nice to talk to you.
very much.
Have a nice run.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. I think it's really nice to kind of think about what people are in terms of the stage of their running career.
Absolutely.
There is, the important thing with Parkrun is that we recognise its value in terms of what it does for the individual in their running journey,
Yeah.
whatever stage of life that is, whether you're beginning, whether you've just said, actually, do you know what? I can't do that endurance stuff anymore, and
No.
I want to keep active.
Yeah.
It's got
And this is a great way of, like that lady said, of meeting people and doing something fun for 30, 40 minutes on a Saturday morning.
yeah, absolutely. What else are you going to do on a Saturday morning?
Exactly. I mean,
Do a podcast?
could listen to the podcast.
That's a good plug.
Could sign up to Emerson's Green Running Club.
I mean, those, or obviously if you're listening further afield,
Yeah.
because we do know that we've got some international listeners as well.
We do. I think this week we had some new listeners, did we, Martin?
Yeah, so we had some listeners from Wyoming, and it made me really think that I wanted to pay tribute to those people that are listening out there, and so I looked up events in Wyoming.
Yes. And
and
what's going on in Wyoming at the moment?
Well, I picked up a lovely race, the Wyoming 100 mile-ish.
Okay. Well, you do like a
Well, it-
100 mile-ish.
Interestingly, it said 105 miles on the website, and then Wikipedia says it's probably more like 112.
Oh, it's your
so-
magic number.
Yeah, I love that number. So I would, if you are one of our listeners in Wyoming, please do let us know if you are aware of this event.
Yeah.
I've heard it's about 25,000 feet of elevation with a very generous cut-off of 48 hours.
Wow, that's amazing.
And it has, I think it's running this year in August.
Okay.
I
I think you said the 8th of August, didn't you?
yeah, so I think it's 6th to the 8th of August.
Unfortunately, me and Martin can't make it.
Yeah.
We're
And I-
gutted.
And I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's a qualifier for the Hard Rock 100, which is
Oh,
one
wow.
of the United States premier ultra events. So, if it's something that you're wanting to do along those lines, then of course you can get involved with that.
That's brilliant.
So we're just coming up to the bottom of Tarmac Hill here, and we're going to wave to Brian. Hi, Brian.
Morning, Brian.
So you don't know who Brian is, but Brian's a decent dude. And I'm actually going to say something about Brian.
Go for it.
Brian recently, I think we featured him in episode 5 of our podcast, where Brian, after several years of trying to get his a sub 90 half marathon, managed it at Gloucester Half on the 30th of March.
He did. He's a lovely man. Oh, there's Martin's son. Nice to have a fan.
Yeah. All right, bud.
Okay.
So-
Also, listeners, if you would like a shout out from me and Martin, if you could contact us on our Instagram page and tell us where you live
Yep.
or what country
Yep.
you're from, we can give you a shout out and share the love,
Absolutely. Right,
which would be amazing.
giving a small wave there to the photographer.
Always good.
Yeah, do you know what? I think we should probably
We need to find
try
somebody.
and find somebody else to talk to.
Absolutely.
Right, let's try and identify someone. And I think why we do, we started talking about your session, which is Andre's Spicy Triangle Progression Hills.
Progression run. So start slow and get faster each lap. The reason it's called Andre's Spicy Triangle is it's named after Andre, who trained me a couple of years ago to do the Green Man, and I thought this would be a great session to bring to club.
A fitting homage.
Yes, he's even got it up on Strava now.
Yeah, it's a segment.
Yeah.
And of course that creates a bit of your friendly rivalry, shall we say? You know,
Yeah.
it's, mainly around the local legend, but a few people obviously trying to get the PB on there.
Yeah,
You get the crown. That's nice.
it is. It's really good.
Gets a bit of community aspect going.
Right. Should we try
And I'm really pleased that you explained that, because our cameraman Paul was actually asking what the origin. Why is it called Andre's Spicy Triangle? Because it sounds really dodgy.
Yeah.
And it's probably because it sounds really dodgy.
because it is a triangle,
And it's
and it's a bit
spicy.
spicy because it is equal efforts of recovery
Yep.
and effort.
Yeah, absolutely.
So a great training run for anybody, really.
Yeah, and I think what I know from people that do that particular session on the Thursday night is that they like it.
Yeah,
It's a really popular session.
yeah,
It really gets the heart rate going, and you can work your way up through the gears.
absolutely.
And I love those sort of sessions where you can kind of activate different parts of your kind of your aerobic and anaerobic system and get all the way up to being sort of threshold. Yeah. Let's see if we can engage with these people. Go for it, Josh.
Good morning, sir. My name's Josh.
Just
wait for this announcement to go through.
First one I got it through. Good morning, Stride by Stride.
Hey, that's okay. We got a shout out there.
My name's Josh. I'm from Stride by Stride. We're a local podcast.
Okay.
Would you be happy to talk to us?
She loves chatting.
Okay. What's her name?
Well, we could talk to you. We've actually
Hayley.
encountered Hayley from Club now. Hayley, are you going to be part of our podcast today? We'd really love to hear from you.
What do you want to know?
Well, Josh has got a microphone, so he's just going to catch
Here you
up
go,
to
Hayley.
you.
Do you know what?
Yes.
You're just rudely interrupting my 9.10 minute pace.
I'm sorry about that.
We can pace you.
No, I'm just joking. I need to slow down to carry on.
Okay, Hayley. I know that recently you just did a big race. Would you like to tell us all about it?
London.
London, maybe.
London on a hot day.
Yeah. How was it?
Oh, I was pretty much like now. It was amazing.
Wow, thank you.
And the first 10k
Yes.
was like epic.
Yep.
And I was really pleased with my time at 30k.
Yeah.
And then that was it.
What happened?
Well,
We were all well and truly hit.
I
And
thought you did a
dehydrated.
really good job. And actually, when you look at your splits, they didn't fall off that much, Hayley. So what was it that kind of you kind of drew on to get you through that?
The crowd massively helped, and when I did stop a few times just to like stretch my calves and
Yeah.
take on fluid, there was children everywhere giving you high fives and
Brilliant.
stuff like that.
The atmosphere is amazing, isn't it?
Yeah,
So would you say that really kept you going in those
Yeah.
darker moments?
yeah, absolutely. Oh my gosh, I can't run up this hill.
It's okay, we can walk. What was it like for you when you actually crossed the line? Did you smile?
I was really grateful
Yeah.
and appreciative of the volunteer that gave me my medal.
Yeah.
Um,
And apparently that was real gold, wasn't it?
It's recycled zinc.
For the listeners, I think it was real gold.
No, I'm really happy it's recycled.
Okay.
I really love that.
And what did you do it in, Hayley?
5 hours 14.
That is a brilliant time because you
Yeah.
trained so hard.
I was aiming for 5, but I'll take that,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, it was lovely.
And a week on, almost a week on, are your plans to do another marathon?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
Have you signed up yet?
In better conditions, I've entered the ballot.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah.
This is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
In better conditions.
Fantastic, Hayley.
Yeah.
It is great to talk to you.
And
As
you.
always,
Thanks.
we will let you carry on with
you
your
soon.
park run.
Take care, enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hayley. Oh, it's great to hear that, isn't it? And,
Yeah.
You know, and I think probably what we really got there was actually, you know, London is. I think we had some criticisms of London last time, didn't we?
We did.
In our last thing, you know, saying, you know, whilst an imperfect event, it's actually is perfect in terms of what it means to the overall crowd. So
Absolutely.
it's not just about the fact that, you know, that it's this big mass participation event. It's about the value of that crowd, isn't it? You
It
know,
is.
my mum, who
Yep.
ran it.
Oh, I didn't realise. Oh, yeah, your mum did run it.
Yeah, in 6:04. So which was a PB, and disgustingly, because she's at the top of her age bracket, still not quite good for age, but it would be if she was 6 months older.
Always the way.
She said that she was really flagging around Blackfriars Bridge,
Yeah.
and then someone passed her an orange ice lolly, and suddenly everything picked up. And
Sugar rush.
It's because I actually asked her, I said, oh, your pace really picked up about 2 miles from the end. She said, oh yeah, somebody gave her an ice lolly, and it was just what she needed at that time.
That's brilliant.
But we know that, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely. As
you know-
ultra runners, that's what we thrive on.
Oh yeah, sometimes you don't know what it is though, do you?
No, you don't.
Again, having run a few ultras, and one with our cameraman from today,
Yes.
Paul, he was at a point once where we've all been, we've flagged, haven't we? We've all flagged.
We have.
At certain points. And it was, I think pretzels were the thing that rescued Paul on that day. It's that combination of carb and salt is perfect, isn't it? So,
Actually,
and again, sometimes you just don't know what it is.
let's,
So
while he's here and not filming, let's actually talk to Paul.
I think that's a grand idea.
Because we've mentioned him quite a few times in our podcast. Let's mic him up.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Good morning, Paul.
People coming through.
So, Paul, Martin tells us that it's pretty much down to you for starting him on his ultra running career.
He's responsible for a lot, that man.
What's your view on it?
I don't know. I got into ultra running in 2017 when I did the Green Man
Yes.
for the first time. Spent ages training. I'd done lots of half marathons and a couple of marathons and wanted a new challenge. So, yeah. And I think after I'd done that, I realised how much fun they were.
Yeah.
And possibly told Martin that later on, and we started running together, doing trail runs and trying to.
And what's it like running with Martin? Because he
Awful.
can be very,
Oh, it's
very
very
quick.
No, he's great because he's got great knowledge and he's a great runner. So he's good to get tips from.
Yeah.
One of the Green Man runs I did with him, we tried to try and forage for fruit on the way around, and that was quite handy.
Wow.
For his height, especially to get the apples from the trees.
Was that apples or plums on that day? I can't remember.
Plums
Yeah.
and blackberries and stuff. But that helped get us around. Talking
That's
about
brilliant.
energy and stuff, that definitely helps fuel your body.
And while we've got you on, Paul, what would be your 3 tips for running? Whether that be, as we're doing today, ultras, on the road. What would you say to the listeners? Putting you on the spot now.
Yeah, run at a pace that you're comfortable with, I suppose. It's nice to push yourself out of your boundaries, but not. To also
Thanks, guys.
have good times.
Yeah.
Recovery runs after a long run. That's something I always try and do.
Yeah.
So it's a slower jog the following day or day after.
Watch out.
Thank you.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's brilliant. That's really good. Thank you, Paul. I just also want to say to you how proud I am and how I've been following your progress, because you were injured last year, but your comeback this year is astonishing.
Thank you.
It's just very humbling and stuff to sort of watch your progress. So well done, mate.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well done, Paul. just saw Dave Webb go through. Dave Webb, who's fresh from running London, absolutely bashing out a really fast 5k. I think actually what we would say is that is the right time to try and do a fast 5k. Is whilst you've got all that endurance, speed endurance. So yeah, you might think, oh, it's on paper it's absolutely the wrong time. But funny enough, it actually translates into some really fast times.
It does. You'll be amazed how much power you've got in your legs.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Because all you want to probably do is sit in front of the telly and eat ice cream.
Yeah. Not Dave Webb though.
Oh, no. Well, Dave Webb actually had signed up for a race within about 12 hours. You know, both the ballot and the local race, which is part of our club championship in June. So he signed up for the Nailsea Beer and Banger, which is a rough 10k, should I say?
Yeah.
In Nailsea, which is in North Somerset, and you get, as the name would suggest, a bottle of beer and a sausage at the end, which sounds all right. Good morning, sir. You all right? What's your name?
John.
Johnny, we're filming for the podcast this morning, Stride by Stride. Are you all right to talk to us? You can say no.
Yeah, go for it.
Are you a local man?
St George's, Bristol.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm from St George as well, so that's not too bad. So, would you say that Pomphrey is your go-to event, or do you go to other park runs?
I'm Ashley Court normally.
Okay.
I think this might be my home event.
Right.
I normally go to Ashley Court because I'm a sucker for stupid hills.
Oh, okay. But you thought you'd split it into 3 rather than do it in 1 today, is it?
Yeah. Just trying to. Well, it's good training in a bit. Hills are good.
Hills make you
They don't
stronger.
feel like it.
No, not straight away.
No.
Absolutely. And are you a weekly park runner, or?
I've tried to be recently.
Okay.
I've been trying to get back into running. I fell out of love with it within the operation. I've been told I've got osteoarthritis in the knee.
Okay.
And that's trying to make it a bit stronger.
That's quite difficult, isn't it? To ensure that you can maintain that motivation when you've been injured. But well done for getting back into it. Sorry, we're on a busy hill at the moment. Are you building up towards anything at the moment? You got an event in mind?
I'm doing Plymouth half marathon next week.
Oh, lovely.
And I'm trying to do. I did a few triathlons last year.
Okay. Brilliant. Okay, so
Just around that.
excellent work. Excellent work. Well, we're at the top of the hill. Well done for talking to us
Thank you very much.
throughout that whole time. Yeah, we'll let you get on now. Cheers. Thank you. Right, I've lost Josh. Okay, Josh.
Sorry about that.
That's all right. Will you carry on talking, because that would have been caught up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tired legs.
No worries. So it would have actually sounded like you were still right next to me.
Yeah, probably would have. Yeah.
That's awesome. I think, was that our third time? That is our third time up the hill.
Yeah.
We're on the final lap.
I think it'd be great when we go across the finish line if we could just talk to some of the what are they called?
Marshals.
The marshals. Sorry.
Volunteers, you know. So Parkrun and many events within the community actually rely on volunteering.
Yeah.
And as we said earlier, like, there's something, you know, Duncan said to us, something like 8 million people are registered to do Parkrun, but only about a million
Yeah.
actually volunteer.
So we need to do a shout out to the volunteers. Because without them, we wouldn't be running.
Joe, if you're super quick, you can do both.
Yes.
You can,
I think
you
Dave
can
Webb does that.
Yeah, or if
Maybe
you're,
you.
or if you do like something like the parking beforehand, then you can get a run. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you won't get your run in.
No.
You know, which we got to appreciate that is something that you might sacrifice because you due to do that, and that might discourage some people. So there are ways around that.
There are.
And the other thing about Parkrun that I really love is of course it's also a park walk.
It is.
And people who just want to walk around or run walk it.
Yeah. So if
it
you're
allows
injured,
them
maybe.
allows them to do that, doesn't it?
Yeah. So maybe if you're injured
Yep.
or you're coming back from an injury, this is a great way to, you know, get back with the community and do something that you still love, but maybe at a slower pace.
Yeah, absolutely. And also, I think with the family aspect of it as well. So you see, like, families come out.
Yeah.
So they'll be out with their kids. There'll be people who will be, you know, sort of kids that be running it fast, kids that be running it slower.
Yeah.
And you know, that really kind of allows us to kind of see the future of this event and
Absolutely.
the future of running in general. You know,
Yeah.
It's safe, isn't it?
It is.
You know, we can see like people moving up through the ranks, and I recently saw a story of a 9-year-old who did Parkrun amazingly in just a shade under 20 minutes.
Wow.
Which, given the fact that children generally haven't developed an endurance lactate,
Yeah.
they're just boom and bust. That's an amazing time,
It is an amazing
isn't
time.
it? You know, really, really incredible achievement to be able to do that,
Yeah.
which is
Absolutely.
great.
Let's hope he carries on.
Do you know what? I think we could probably steal a couple of moments from Graham, don't you?
Absolutely.
Hi, Graham. All right.
Good, mate, Martin.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. Right. Okay. Well, we're just going to mic you up for a second. Graham, who is our resident Axl Rose from Doynton half marathon.
I forgot my wig. What
Yeah.
was I doing? What was I thinking?
We're all disappointed. We're actually we were having a vote here today about having a mascot, and I said, well, maybe we should have an Axl Rose.
Oh, wow. That could be, yeah.
Yeah.
That's tempting. That's
Yeah.
tempting. What would I
Martin,
need to do? Come
I
on.
think this will be a good moment, actually, while Graham's here, to do your new piece.
Oh yes, this is our new
Graham.
feature.
Oh, yeah.
Graham, we got a feature,
Yeah.
and it's called Dandy, Doynton, or Dozen.
Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dozen, Lord, dozen.
Dandy, Doynton, or dozen?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
what? Dandy,
Which do
Doynton.
you think is the hardest? Is it the Keynsham Dandy? Is it the Doynton Hard Half? Or is it the Dozen Cousin?
Oh, that's such a tough one. I mean, it's got to be Doynton. I mean, come on.
Oh,
Who's in the title?
you're
Who's
you're
in the
true,
title?
true to the calls, mate.
Yeah.
Oh,
Cut
I
you in
mean-
half, he's got Doynton written through it.
oh, there you
Dandy
go.
has got a bit of a swim along the way, hasn't it? Which is quite good.
Yeah, absolutely.
But it's
Yeah.
the mud, innit? It is the mud. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't beat Doynton. I mean, come on. It's like 13,
It's thick.
13 miles of carnage.
Yeah.
You're really selling it.
It's a tough one. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, the dozen's got, I mean, the hills, that start on the dozen, it's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it is like, yeah.
Big
but
hills.
I mean, Doynton, it's just the mud, isn't it? The terrain, the
Yeah.
mud. But I mean, you can't get better support than Doynton, can you? I mean, it's our
No.
home race. So, you
Fine.
know, especially
Why
for
is that though,
Emerson's.
Graham? Why is the sport so great?
Why is
What
that?
would you say?
Maybe it's the Emerson's Green effect. I mean, it's like literally all the marshals, well, most of the marshals are Emerson's Green.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, especially if you're part of Emerson's Green, you just, I mean, it's the best race you could do, isn't it? Really?
Oh, thank you, Graham.
Excellent. Well, you are marshalling, so we're going to let you go.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
thank you for
okay,
taking
no
part
worries, I'll give you that
in
one.
Dandy, Doynton, and Dozen.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dandy, Doynton, or dozen. Dozen, Lord, dozen.
No worries. Good luck, boys.
Cheers.
Keep going.
Thank you very much.
Keep going.
Yep.
Well done, guys.
I'll be back in a second. Sorry, I'm just talking to my son there.
It's okay.
Great, I'm really pleased that we got another entry.
Yep.
And so far on Dandy, Doynton, and Dozen, we've got one vote for Doynton. We got one vote for Dozen. So Dozen, one for Doynton.
Yeah.
We'll see what comes next. And well thought there, actually. I was there thinking, where can we get that in today?
I've been looking out for the right
A
person.
good opportunity, and we know that he's done all three because he's done
Yep.
all three recently. So
I was just, hoping we'd see somebody who would fit the criteria.
yeah, it worked. So yeah, we just took a little break from the run there just to talk to Graham, who is one of the brilliant marshals that have been put on today. Again, just showcasing the fact that these events rely on the goodwill of the community.
And also, Martin, we
sort of
should say that Graham does the Rodway 10K.
Yeah, Rodway 10K, fast-ish, hot-ish 10K, run by Emerson's Green Running Club
Oh.
in July.
Coming up soon.
Yeah, so it's coming up soon. Get in.
Yeah.
I still believe that there are spaces. It is a popular local race, which has got a long history.
Please come down. We'll be there.
Yes.
We could sign a photo for you if you like.
You think we got a fan base? Maybe our fans from Wyoming will take a trip over.
Maybe.
Possibly not if they're doing the Wyoming 100.
Well, you never know. But
It's a little kind of shakeout, do you think?
on that bombshell, if you would like a signed photo, it would certainly be a first for us. And we could send you one out.
Yeah. Yes, we could do that, even though it does feel a bit odd. Yeah, it's like,
A bit odd,
yeah,
but it would fulfill one of my dreams.
yeah. Do you know what? There's actually a power walker ahead of us, and I think when we finish in a minute, I'd really like to see if she can talk to us, because she's absolutely aced this lap.
Yeah.
These laps as a walker in 31 minutes, 3 miles. That is a fairly decent pace, which I think is absolutely great. We're coming up to the line now.
Yeah.
And we're going to capture some people. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I think probably what we're going to do is we're going to talk to Burgie when we get through in a minute.
Yes, guys.
Absolutely. He is one of our great friends
Yeah.
and actually helped organise the parkrun today. Regarding the volunteers,
Go on, Josh.
good morning. Thank
Doesn't really
you.
matter. Cheers. Thank you. Oh, no, wrong one. Got. Right, let's get these scanned first, shall we, mate? Okay. Thanks, guys. We're still recording, so don't worry. We're picking up the general noise. You do what you need to do. Yeah.
And then,
Cool. Well done. Thank you very much.
Sorry, mate.
Matching colours. Steve just congratulating people on their coordination of their skin colour and their tops today. Steve, how are you doing today, mate? What's special about Pomphrey?
For me, it's just where my running running adventure started. And when they were talking about doing a park run, I was like, wow, yeah, this is amazing. Having a park run so close to my bed, I can literally turn up in my pyjamas. It's fantastic. So
Have you run in your pyjamas yet? I mean, you run in some costumes. in your time,
yeah,
haven't you?
yeah, I've worn a few bits of clothing around there, but not, yeah, I mean, maybe I can do that for my 500. If we all turn up in our pyjamas, that'd be great. But yeah, I've got.
As long as you wear some,
Yeah,
because otherwise that's
I'll
worrying.
definitely wear some.
Good.
I promise. I'll put a waiver. You have to wear. You have to wear something.
Yeah, a waiver that Steve's not
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
anything today. Don't come to Parkrun.
Yeah.
whatever you do, don't.
I might be P001, position 1, whatever it is, but yeah, that'd be great.
Cool.
Yeah, I've got to try and keep up with managing the funnel, guys.
Yep,
So,
that's right. Thanks for talking to us.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah, Supervan Steve Birch.
Yeah, massive fan.
Brilliant.
Thanks very much. Oh, I don't know how far we are into the podcast there. So probably about 40 minutes or so, which is absolutely good. The marshals are obviously massively busy today, so I'm wondering whether we could probably talk to some of the finishers.
Yes, let's do that. There's Hayley again. We've seen her. How about
Well,
these?
we could talk to Bushy, couldn't we?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
so-
talk to Bushy.
We're going to try, but he's looking a bit coy. He's trying to hide himself.
Good morning, Andy.
You're on Stride by Stride, mate. So, you've got a few moments to talk to us? Oh, cool.
Brilliant.
So, Pomphrey Hill Park Run. What does it mean to you?
Yeah, it's my local park run. It's amazing. Love it.
How many times have you done it?
I don't know. Is that bad? I don't know.
No?
Quite a few. Quite a few. 200 and something.
All the time. So, so almost half of them.
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's good. What's going on in your training world at the moment? What you aiming for?
I'm just enjoying running life at the moment. I'm not stressing myself out. Do a few sessions here and there. Maybe jump on the track every now and again.
Yeah.
Try and get a little bit of fitness back, and then try and
See
maybe
where
do a race or
see
two.
where it takes
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
not putting any pressure on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what time do you do today?
I don't actually know. To be honest. 26 maybe.
Nice
Bit of
easy
a
run
hangover
then.
today, so I'm just.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, Joe told us that running with a hangover is actually makes you faster.
Oh yeah, definitely. Makes you go running the wrong direction as well, in Joe's sense.
I mean, Joe drinking and running seem to go like they're synonymous,
She
aren't
gets
they?
navigating in the situation as well, and it all goes wrong.
Yeah,
But
maybe she should blame the hangover, not her navigation skills.
I'd love to see her run sober, because she'd be breaking records.
I know. What a shame. But yeah.
Do you run with your son today?
No, he was up late last night. Nick's my other half's party, so he was having a little dance. So he's having a break this week.
Very good.
So he's
Oh, that's brilliant. It's really nice to talk to you.
yeah, I knew chat.
It's really good to see you as well.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I look forward to listening again.
Cheers.
Brilliant.
Thanks.
Thanks
Good
very
shout
much.
out there. Thanks, Annie.
Take
Cheers.
care.
Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Oh, that's all really good. Do you know what? We have actually been recording for about 45 minutes now. And I think we've probably captured quite a lot. We've spoken to some marshals.
Yep, we've spoken to some of our super fans.
Yeah, and some of the club.
We've spoken to the park runners.
Yeah, and that's good. And it's a shame. I think that walker has kind of kept on walking.
Yes.
And I don't know where she's actually gone. There are still some runners out on the course and some walkers out on the course, obviously. We're going to probably go and cheer them on now, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think
in the spirit of events.
we're also going to have some cake, aren't we?
We're going to have some cake. And I'm really pleased that we managed to capture this today. Got to speak to some people,
Absolutely.
and we've had a run. Obviously we can't talk to the marshals for too long because they're busy doing what they're doing.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been Martin.
I've been Josh. Also, can we just thank Paul?
I think we need to thank Paul. Paul, thanks very much for
Thank you, Paul.
filming us today. You've been listening to Stride by Stride.